Pelumi, mo kàn náwó sórí ẹ̀ ni, like, oh, tiẹ̀ mọ̀ nǹkan, stuff like that. Like, she would beat me heavy. My aunts used to be around. So my aunts would be like, ṣé ẹ fẹ́ pọmọ yìí ni, ẹ filẹ̀ náà. So because of that, like, back and forth, I started seeing my aunts, so I had to change school. That was where, like, everything changed, basically.
I don't even know there is anything like VGS, like at all. I got to know about such when I was in my third year. So I don't think there is anything that can be gained through not working hard. Really, you have to work hard for it. I read like mad. Like there is nothing like I just read through like a day to the exam or a few weeks to the exam. There is nothing like that actually for me.
I'm not going to come here and tell you I read every day, because I don't. What I can say is, like, I balance things. Thanks to God Almighty for that, right? So I play a lot. Like, she knows me in class. Like, I'm actively just disturbing.
Hello.
Hi.
Please, can you introduce yourself?
Okay, my name is Adeleke Sherifah Bolaji. Computer science with mathematics option.
Okay, so you recently got an award during your convocation last week. What was it?
Okay, the overall best graduating female student in Obafemi Awolowo University, the entire institution.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, so one comment on your OAU experience.
It was stressful. Very stressful, but it was worth it at the end of the day.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Hello.
Hi.
Please, can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Amuke. I'm a graduate from the Department of Computer Science and Engineering. The option is Computer Science with Mathematics.
Okay, thank you very much. So you recently got an award during your convocation last week. What was it?
Yeah, I graduated as the overall best graduating student with a CGPA of 4.90.
Okay, wow. Here's a round of applause.
Yeah, thank you.
So, one comment on your OAU experience.
Okay. Interesting, basically, and full of struggles, interesting, and it was worth it at the end of the day.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, first question. Was academic excellence always part of your plan, or did it evolve over time?
Okay, well, from secondary school, I mean, it's very easy to get the first position. Yeah, very, very easy, because you are in this environment where there is like not a lot of people. Even if it's a big federal secondary school, it's still like not up to like university level, obviously. So when I first entered first year, I mean, I was just doing my thing. Like, I don't even know there is anything like BGS like at all. I got to know about such when I was in my third year. So basically, my first year, it was just vibe, honestly. So just vibe, and yeah, it wasn't really a plan per se. And I also believe that if you enter OAU, you are very, people say it really. If you enter, if you're able to enter OAU, merit, whatever, you are good academically, very, very good. So yes, the academic excellence may be there. It's maybe part of the journey, but it wasn't the initial plan. It wasn't the initial plan. So it just came in along the line.
Okay, so for me, basically, right?
Perfect. So we always heard you had this line. I just want to convince my tutu. We are curious to hear if you're deceiving us.
That was obviously just cruise. To be factual, that was cruise. Speaking about academic excellence, right? So before I came into AU, right? For secondary school, I was quite good. I was like the senior prefect, so you get the idea, right? Yeah, for JAM, I had like 316, so it wasn't like, oh, this is like new to me per se. But then when I came into it, it wasn't like I came in and I was like, I want to get a 5.0. To be factual, like when I came in, it wasn't like I had like, let's say, brothers that graduated and put me through, okay, There's
Yeah.
like a BGS. There's like this grading system. I knew very little to be.
Yeah.
So when I came in, I was just doing my thing. Just doing my thing. Okay, reading when I need to read, and so eventually things began to like add up,
Yeah.
and I'm where I'm at now. Thank you.
So our BGS, people have this notion that computer science is easy, etc. But I'm a computer science student. I know some courses are stressful, right? So which course stressed you the most in this department now faculty?
Okay, for me it was the engineering courses,
Okay.
whether it is computer engineering courses like the CPEs, and also we took some other engineering department courses like chemistry in our second year. Yeah. So apart from that, apart from those ones, then the CPA courses, all CPA courses, 201, 301, 401. I mean, they are all like they're always very they're always very crazy. But well, I've never had anything less than hey in hall,
Wow.
but they are all crazy, like really crazy.
Those were stressful courses.
Yeah, they were very
Wow.
stressful. But most times I just get borderline scores like 72, 75. I don't think I've ever had an 80 in a CPA course. Yeah.
Thank you. I'm okay.
Yeah, so I totally agree with her. Like the CPA courses were bulky. Like they were low. They usually had like the highest number of units, right? So we had like 3 unit courses. We had like a minimum of 4 lecturers taking those courses. So each lecturer had like their own pattern of what they are expecting from you. So it was like a bit chaotic when preparing because you had to like, okay, for this lecturer, I need to know these diagrams. I need to understand these architectures. Why for some lecturers, you need to understand what's like the questions, how they want to set questions and all that. So they were stressful. And I don't know if I'm saying this, it might sound somehow, but because people know that I'm good at math, but math courses too had their way of stressing people out. So that was it. That doesn't mean that like computer courses themselves were like simple or were not stressful, but it was something like I think our strength. That was why I'm in computer science with maths basically. So it was like if I could do all computer courses all day, I would enjoy that. Than just like boring courses here and there.
So for of you said something, right? You guys have been good since secondary school. Who did Calvin Peter?
I did.
I think it was the previous, yeah. Interesting.
But we didn't win though.
But then you were close to winning.
Yeah,
you
actually.
Semi-finals.
Semi-finals. Yeah.
I didn't do much like that. I think I represented my school at one level relating to maths.
That's interesting. So what moment was it in primary school, was it in secondary school, was it in university, made you realize you were doing something right academically and push for academic excellence?
Okay, so little backstory, right? My dad is late now. So my dad was a police officer, right? So as a result of the whole like profession, I went to a command children's school initially, right? But then when I was attending command, this was like nursery and primary one. I knew nothing, like nothing. My mom used to like beat me, pay. Nah, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. My mom used to like beat me. Pẹ̀lú mi, mo kàn náwó sórí ẹ̀ ni, like, tiẹ̀ mọ̀ nǹkan, stuff like that. Like, she'll beat me heavy. My aunts used to be around. So my aunts would be like, ṣé ẹ fẹ́ pọmọ yìí ni, ẹ filẹ̀ now, all those kind of things. So because of that, like, back and forth, I started staying with my aunts, so I had to change school. That was where, like, everything changed, basically. So I joined the new school in primary 2. And my first term in the school, I was second. Like, so from there it was a thing of okay. To be factual, like I was taking second. Like initially it was fun, but after some time they were like, èèyàn tó ń gbé first ṣé olórí méjì ni, like in what that basically means is like the person taking first does he have two heads, right? So that was, it wasn't like a success at that point anymore. It was like I need to read more. But like it was a girl, her name is Solomon Esther, a very good friend of mine, right? So like she was just taking first. Now I just carry second. There was one time I dropped to third. Ah God, they flogged me. You like you would think like third is like the end of the world. They were like, ah, kilo shit, kilo, all those things. So that's basically it, and all those things actually added up at the end of the day.
So, Sherifah, when did you realize that I'm an academic genius? I need to push.
Well, for me, I think reverse is the case actually, because right from my primary school, my secondary school, I have always at the first position. But there
Wow.
was a time that I carried second, and yes, I had a lot from home. Like my mom bashed me. Like, "O ti ṣeré jù àbí? O ti ṣeré jù tó fi jẹ́ kó gba ipò kíní kúrò lọ́wọ́ ẹ?" You know, right? So it was very chaotic that time. So since then, I think I was in my GS2. I'm not sure. GS2, I had I carried the second position. At the end of the year party like this, I was very ashamed, very very ashamed, because for someone, yeah, it was very embarrassing for me really. And my parents didn't let me rest, especially my mom. She was very angry that day. So yeah, that one. So since then, I didn't know. Even in the university, as I've said, it wasn't really a plan. Really, I was just doing my thing academically. It's not like there is a special whatever. I just wanted to be okay, like not the best, but at least academically okay. Yeah.
Everybody has this, let's say, stereotype for smart people that they don't read or they don't have to read, like they're geniuses. And they just read for like 30 minutes.
That's
They're
hilarious.
good to go.
That's hilarious.
Right? So, what study habit or routine contributed the most to your success?
Okay, well, firstly, that stereotype, I don't know if it is right though.
It's not.
Actually,
I
even
can
genius,
tell you
the
that's
genius
not
read
true.
like they read like mad. I don't believe there is like anyone that maybe it's maybe easy for people that actually sabi, but if you, I don't think there is anything that can be gained through not working hard. Really, you have to work hard for it. I read like mad. Like there is nothing like I just read through like a day to the exam or a few weeks to the exam. There is nothing like that actually for me. I go to the library from the very first day of class. The very first day. I mean, sometimes I sleep. Yeah, of course, when I'm tired. I mean, I would have gone to classes since like 8 a.m. and then I'll go to the library, just rest my head. And after that, I start reading to like 6 and I go home, right? So there is that one. Even weekend, I come to campus to the library, though not Sunday because the library is never open. I checked the ones in my first year, it didn't open, so I didn't bother coming on Sunday again. So I prefer staying at home to do like other things, and then in the evening I probably read again. So yes, I particularly don't work with with a routine. I don't have timetable. I don't have any routine, but I know what works for me. Yeah, I read. Yeah, I read a lot, and I don't do overnight. It stresses me out. I don't know how to do overnight. I prefer to like read into the night than sleep and wake up. I can't sleep and wake up. If I should sleep, I'm gone. Really. So I prefer to like read to like 2, 3, then sleep till morning and enjoy my sleep. Really. So I don't have a routine, no timetable, nothing. I read what feels right. Oh yeah, this one is already bulky. Let me just read through it and finish the course. This one's already just that really.
Okay, so for me, um, I don't read like I'm not like a typical serious student. So what I mean by that is I'm not going to come here and tell you I read every day because I don't, right? But what I can say is like I balance things. Thanks to God Almighty for that, right? So I play a lot. Like she knows me in class.
Mhm.
Like I'm actively just disturbing, right?
Yeah.
So one thing I just thank God for is like when it's time to be serious. Oh Jesus, I can be serious. Um, like she said as well, I don't do overnights. I don't. But like when it's time to read, I can read for 12 hours out of 24.
Actually.
So basically, how that works for me is like the routine. Okay, the routine for me when I'm reading is I can sleep around, let's say, 11, 12. I set alarm, wake up by like 5. So that's already a 5 hour sleep. So my brain at that period of my, like, that's time, understands that, you slept for 5 hours, this should be enough.
Yeah.
So from 5 hours, I can read, from 5 a.m. rather, I can read from 5 to like 9. That's already 4 hours. From that 9, I'm hungry. I get food to eat. I sleep back. I rest my head. Then I can resume by 12. I've already rested for 3 hours, right? Then by that 12, I read again to like 4. That's another 4 hours. That's 8 hours, right? So from 4, if for some reason I want to play football, I can play football, do other things to like a 6, 7, but I make sure that by 8, I'm reading again. Still a 12, then I sleep. So that's like one routine I do when like things are okay. Let's say I've played for so long, and it's now I'm now realizing that, oh Jesus, this work is adding up. Oh, these courses, these lecturers, there's not a lot of work. So I do that to catch up, and it works. And one thing I'm grateful for is like when I read, I understand.
Yeah.
So like I prefer PDFs to videos. Weirdly, I don't know how that works for me, but I rather read like 100-page material than to watch 1 hour video. So that's that basically.
Thank you very much. The next question I know a lot of junior colleagues have is, you guys do other things aside school? I don't want to say it because I checked through some people's LinkedIn. So I'm just gonna let you guys tell us what you do aside school, and tell us how you're able to balance. Some people say there's no balance, but when I see both of you, I see efficient balancing. Right? So you tell us what you do aside school. You're welcome, and how you're able to balance it, academics,
Let's go first.
to be PGS.
No.
I mean, we have this joke in computer science that for the first time we came in faculty and we bring it to PGS. So you guys, kudos to you guys for that.
Okay, thanks for having us. Okay. Okay, so for me, right, I teach, I'm a tutor. So from like part 2 to part 4, I was taking tutorials, right? And during that period as well, I wrote past questions. I have like 4 past questions I wrote myself, right? That one, what helped me there was the work I was doing was kind of related to school. So it wasn't like a total distraction per se. And when I write or when I teach, okay, there's like a part, okay, I'm going for this class around 6 to 8, for example. I get prepared for that class and move on. You get that? And aside that, I code as well, right? So I'm a Flutter developer. I don't really have like a job, like, so it's more of a learning thing. So what I do after like part 4, when like students were not really buying past questions again, they were like scanning the past questions, turning them to PDFs, and no problem, turning them to PDFs and sharing. So like there weren't sales from those past questions. So thankfully, I migrated into like an online tutor, right? So I worked as a math expert with Photomath. I don't know if you know about Photomath. So it's like an application where you can scan a math question and like solve, and it will use AI and stuff. So we're working on like training the AI models, setting questions, solving them. So I did that for about like over a year, and it's paid well. Like they were paying in like dollars and stuff. So it was like it was good because okay, I'm not doing this past question, so I can afford people to continue like scanning and sharing. So that was that. And talking about balance, it was all about like understanding when things needed to be done for me. So okay, let's say I'm working, but I know that I have this exam coming up, and there's like this self-understanding that I never reach where I supposed to read.
Yeah.
So like I stop every other thing I'm doing, right? Literally, I stop every other thing I'm doing. And let's say for some reason I'm still looking for money that period, I take breaks in between reading. So it's not like I'm reading all through. So like when there is a break, I can let me just quickly do one or two. So it's like just balancing it. It's not like, because I see a number of persons that when they have a job, right, they, even when it's exam time, you cannot like tell your boss or something like, sir, I can't really work this period. And to be factual, if you're working in like a company where they don't understand that you're a student and they can't afford to like give you this time, say, oh, this guy is a student, let him have these 2 weeks to himself and all. That's not good for you.
Yeah.
It's clearly not good, because one way or the other, you can't balance it. They can just call you randomly that something is happening. Emergencies are different, right? But then there's the balance. Let me not talk too much. Sorry.
Time management.
Yeah, basically, effective time management.
Okay, for me, I am a designer. I'm a UI designer, and I started in my third year. Okay, I think I started in my second year during this Corona break. Yeah, I started with graphic design in my second year because of Corona break, blah blah blah. So, but in my third year, I transitioned into UI UX design, and well, I don't want to make this an interview, so I'm not going to get you into all the boring details. Actually, I don't want to get you into all that. But yes, I think he has said it all. The balancing it is very, very important. Like I guess I've been lucky to work with cool bosses, really, because people talk about their experience at their workplace, the toxic bosses, the meetings, and yeah, it can be crazy, especially if you are in this environment where they don't. If some people lie about the fact that maybe they don't even tell their CEOs that they are like
Yeah,
students.
that's
Yeah, if you don't tell your work people that you are students, they definitely will understand that, oh yeah, you have this period that, oh, you need to focus on your study, you have exams. They will give you like less tasks to work on, less more flexible deadlines. There is that one. If you tell them that you're a student, but if you are the type that maybe telling them to decrease your pay or something, if you are the type that you didn't probably inform them of that, then there will be a problem, because of course they are paying you to do a job, so they are actually
expecting you to be available
expecting
all
you
the
to be
time.
available every time they reach out to you. So I have always made it clear to my bosses that, oh yeah, I'm a student. I have the times that I will be available, and there are times that I will never be available. They know that. Yes, they all know that. Even during this convocation that we had, I was MIA for like a week. I didn't go to work. I didn't join any meetings. I didn't do anything. I informed my team members that I wouldn't be available, so they can actually cover up for me. There is that one too. You may not want to tell your boss, because you may be like, oh yeah, okay, he's a student. If he's not available during this hour, they will need to terminate his employment or something. Or is it okay? Yeah, there is that one. So there may be times that you may need to like inform your team members that, can you just cover up for me? When I get back, I will definitely put in the work and make it up to you. There is that one. So as I said, it's just time management. Just find a way to balance everything. The school, when you are meant to read. Then there is the time to like work. There's time to work. There's time to read.
I want to ask this question. It seems a bit private, but should we be expecting any wedding invitations?
um.
Not from me though.
Okay,
Not
not
from
for
me.
me too.
Like you guys just went through school and actually graduated with a bachelor's.
Okay, I see where the question is coming
Literally.
from.
It was a
Oh my
bachelor's
god.
degree. It's 2+1.
Um, it's complicated.
It's complicated.
Yeah, let me put
Actually,
it like that.
actually, it's complicated.
Yeah, let's leave it
Let's
at
leave it
that.
as that. Actually.
Yes, it's
So, but
complicated.
like, what I have to say is, for myself, I was social, so it wasn't like I was just reading ultra.
Of course
So,
not.
so that's that.
Of course
Relationship
not.
advice in addition to the academic advice.
Relationship. I know we are talking about BGS here.
Oh my
Please.
god.
We are not best guaranteeing
Relationship
relationship.
counselor.
Yeah, please. Let's
That
We
let.
can actually say that the whole time management too.
Yeah, it works there.
It
It
should
works
work
there.
too, actually. Yes.
And make sure that like okay, your relationship is like is understanding.
Yeah. Your
Like okay,
partner.
your partner understands that oh
Yeah.
my boyfriend or my babe is like has exam period. It's not like that time that you guys will start fighting.
Yes.
Because when you start fighting now, you are supposed
You
to be
get
reading. You're already
distracted.
thinking, oh,
Yeah.
Jesus, this babe. You get what I'm trying to say. So try to understand. And when you see babe that is that period that you are supposed to be reading, that's when she'll bring drama. Please, you know what to do. I'm not going to say more than that. So thank you.
Thank you very much. Another thing is imposter syndrome. Did you ever face imposter syndrome?
Hmm. Ah, imposter syndrome.
Did work, did school, personal life? Is there any point you battle with imposter syndrome?
Well, for me, there was a time in my second year I had a C and a B in my second year. Yeah. There was one statistics course. Yeah. The first semester, I had a B in the course. And it's really affected me. Like really, I mean, not CGPA wise. I mean, it really affected me in the second semester course, like S202. I mean, the 201, I had a B. And then I was really, really, really nervous during the 202. Very, very nervous. Like, even though I have read this thing, it's not like I didn't read during the 201 too. I read like mad, but I don't know what happened. I mean, I didn't even know how hard it be. I was expecting like a D or something because I know what I wrote in the exam. It was crazy. I was expecting something terrible. And then eventually I had a B. And then the 202, I was like, will I really be able to do this thing? Like, I was very scared during the exam that even if I do this thing, even if though I had something called brain drain or brain block, they call it that. Like, I entered the exam hall and I forgot like literally everything I read in 201. Like everything. I couldn't remember formulas, like nothing. I don't know how I wrote the exam. Yes. So I was scared of the same thing happening again. I don't know if that is an imposter syndrome, but actually I was very scared during the 202. I felt like, will I be able to do this thing? Will I this? Will I that? But I feel like that's the only moment that I actually had that academic setback. That's the only moment I can remember. But after that, third year, fourth year, it was just vibe, really. Yeah, it was just vibe.
So for me, I don't think I had like imposter syndrome moments, to be truthful, but I had like some challenging times. Sorry, so I had like some challenging times, like my page Y101. I've said this a number of times. I had this in the course, it was 4 units. That was like the first semester in OAU. And that particular first semester was the semester that people knew me, in quotes. So that was the semester I had like a 99 in MCH 101. So people were Amuke, all stuff like that. And the other one was like CHM, I had a 91. So it was like, wow. But my physics, I had a C. Like the only thing that helped me throughout that C was one, the exam was like, the exam hall and everything was bad.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like only me, right? So it was like, oh, we were supposed to write this exam for. Yeah, we were supposed to. No, people still had A's, to be fair.
I had a B.
Exactly. So people still had A's. So like, but then, the exam was meant to be for 2 hours. After about an hour, we were told to submit.
Yeah.
So it was like, so I was even scared. I thought I was going to fail the course.
Yeah.
I was already mentally planning for like taking the course again. So weirdly, when I got that C, I was kind of relieved.
Yeah.
It was, but eventually looking back now, it's like I shouldn't be getting a C in a physics course because it wasn't as if I did not read. And the fact was even that like we were supposed to have that exam about like a day. So on that day, they moved it. They gave us like 2 weeks extra.
Yeah.
So I had like a whole 2 weeks extra to read. But what helped me basically was the fact that it wasn't like I blanked in the exam hall. So it was, okay, this was out of my control. So that was it. And I had moments in like part 3, part 4, like I had some like mental health struggle. I don't know how to put that, but like struggling with reading basically. Like when I read, I have like this severe headache and stuff. So stuff like that. So I had that, but that wasn't. So how I helped myself with that was whenever I'm having headache, I'll just sleep off.
Sleep.
So that was that
Sleep.
basically. But imposter syndrome really, no, not really. No.
So, one thing that is popular in computer science is group projects.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Jesus.
We're going to talk about that now because
Oh
I'm going
Jesus.
to force one
Okay.
group projects. But going to sign for group defense. That was the most interesting time because I when people status reports.
Ah, God.
So, can you talk about your experience with group projects and how you're able to like find truth, also like do very well with those courses?
Talking about group projects, I believe we all know this. Group projects is like that time where there'll be the serious students, there'll be the rich people, there'll be the unserious ones, but they are not rich. There'll be some that you won't even see at all until the time for defense.
I had a group project where someone actually suggested that he was going to buy food for the entire
Exactly. So things like
Of
that are real. So I think what really helped me, and I think a number of like good students, was the fact that most often than not, we were like maybe the leader of the group. So in as much as that came with a lot of responsibilities, right, it also helped us regarding the grades. So because like when it was time for defending, you yourself, you were actively engaged in the project. So only from like defending like the project, because like your lecturer can clearly see that you get. So that saved us. It wasn't like when there's a group project, I'll just there was no way I like, because if I'm in a group most times like with people that are not, let's say, not that serious in quotes, right? Because they know that Amuke is in this group, they will just abandon. And me myself, like,
cannot fail.
and do you get?
Exactly.
So like, and you can't say that you want to go aura for aura with people like that, because you, at the end of the day, you are the one that is looking for first class.
Yeah.
Some people you get. So that was like a real battle, because that you just see people that they won't just answer you. They will now come like a day to defense with some sob story. Oh, this died. Oh, my phone died. Oh, this. And if you now say that, me personally, if I now say that, oh, I don't want to do this, so to Tongwala, that okay, Amuke is trying to fail us, so because he listens. So at the end of the day, I had a number of people that, if you don't do anything, they won't write your name on the list. But I'll just stay allowed that it's not that deep. But what helped me in those projects was, most often than not, I was like a group leader. So because of that, only if you are defending, there's like this respect that lecturers, oh, you are the group leader. You get that they like, when the grades are being shared, that you understand what I'm trying to say. So that was because if I wasn't a group leader, oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. The only time I won't be a group leader is like if someone like Sherifah is in my group. So me
also
too.
like Sunday. It's all like,
we had I think we're in the same group with Swep.
Oh God, that's
Swep was oh Jesus.
no, please.
Swep was like this thing, and we are like computer science and math, so we had like a few times in the same group.
Yeah.
And when I see someone that is equally serious,
don't mind
me myself, I'll not turn on serious too.
No.
Especially like when I'm with like Omilo,
Yes.
so I'll just leave this thing. So stuff like that.
Yeah. For me too, I let me just say I hate group projects.
Oh boy.
Oh God, I hate them.
Especially part 5. Good man.
Yes, we had so much projects. Like each courses have their own project. Yes, their own project. So you will always like have groups. You will always there is always, and there is one thing. I don't even know. There is a lot of things. I don't even know which one to say. Really. And there are people that when you see them in your group, You already know that. There's probably that you probably failed that course. So yes, if you are the group leader, you hand that respect of being the group leader. Firstly, responsibility is a lot because you have to handle a whole lot of different people. The people that when they are in your group, you know that wow, this one is definitely the serious type. It's definitely going to help. I mean, I have them. I know them that when I'm in this people group, yes, I may not even need to do anything as a group leader. I know they will handle everything, really. So there is that one, and yeah, as they have said, there the part two group project that was had. That's where
that was like our first.
Yes,
on
it
this-
was our
yeah, that
first
was our first project.
group project actually.
Oh,
It was a disaster.
It was.
It was a disaster,
was.
really. Not the project itself, the defense.
The defense was bad.
I mean, everybody was still excited because it's our first project. Everybody wanted to contribute and all. But the defense,
people were just saying things. I can't forget.
It was terrible.
I can't forget.
It was terrible.
You get invited after how many years?
Yes, now, and like, why we even remember was like, the swept result came out in like part 4.
Yeah.
That's how it's going to be for this.
Yeah.
So it will come out with like the IT results.
Not even part 4, it was part 5.
I think part 5
Part
first
5.
semester. So it was so when the result came out, I got 70 on dot. But like the number of people that had B's and stuff, we were like,
Yes.
oh Jesus. So it was, I remember this thing.
Yes.
So I know you get that feeling. So that was it basically.
Yeah, sure.
And one other thing I have to say is like, in as much as I was serious, right? For group projects, I wasn't only this. I was not always only the serious person, and that helped. So it wasn't like okay, all the time I was like only the serious person. That would be tiring. So even in as let's say we were 10 or something, and get like 2-3 people that were like equally serious.
Yeah.
I know that at all you had people that had like your back hand, and that was important too.
Okay, thank you very much. I have, let's say, weapons of warfare for my next group project. Thank you. So, my next question, right? One thing about Amuke and Sherifah that everybody has been saying before the convocation and post the convocation is how both of you are so down to earth, so humble, so friendly, so social. So, if I may ask, what do you think is the secret behind being so humble and so meek despite your many achievements? I mean, OAU graduated thousands of students and you guys met the best and you're still so down to earth. So what's the secret?
Okay, so for me, right, the main thing was not focusing on like the achievements, basically. So it's not like I got, let's say, 99 over 100 in MTH 101. I'm now feeling like I'm the boss. It doesn't work that way. It's just a thing of, I knew that, okay, this semester I did this. Let's refocus on the next semester. So it wasn't a thing of, okay, because of the achievements from one semester, it's like, it's going to change the personality or my personality, or it's going to change like the way I talk to my friends or that. No, that wasn't, and thank God for that, to be honest, because if I wasn't like that, things wouldn't have been smooth, basically, because like, in as much as I was doing my thing, my friends and all, they helped me. I had friends, I have good friends that helped me as well. Exactly.
Yeah.
There's still so much to do.
Well, for me, honestly, I think I've mentioned it the other time that I saw the title as a burden. Yeah, it was a huge burden for me, like a huge burden. I didn't like it at all. Yes, because I mean, at one point, everything I could hear was just BGS. It got so annoying. Like, can we talk about something else? Yeah, I'm not like focused on that title like at all. Like, never at any point in my life was I focused on that title like at all. So basically, we were just like, just do your thing, because you know that if you focus on that past achievement, By the
Yeah.
next semester, if you should have one B or C in one course, that BDS title will definitely go.
That's
It will definitely go, because as much as for us now, when your CGPA reach a stage, it stop growing. Yeah, I started growing by 0.01, 0.02. Even if you have 5.0 in a semester, your CGPA may not grow more than 0.02, 0.01 actually. So, but the problem is the reverse is the case if you have a B. If you have a B or a C, you are gone. Actually, yes, it's that bad. So when you when you finish a semester, that semester is gone.
It's gone. You have to like go over.
Just leave that semester. That one is gone. Just focus on the coming semester. And yes, you just have to stay down to heart, because if you start boasting that, oh yeah, you are the BGS, you are this, you are that. I mean, there are a lot of my classmates that they are more brilliant. They are very smart and very brilliant. That, I mean, there are some engineering guys that if I have issues with, I said it about the engineering courses. Yeah, I meet up with most of them to like explain some concept to me, because they've done like a lot of these things. Yeah, so if you are like, oh, because I'm the BGS I can do this thing, they do you go there, oh really. So I think it's just there is nothing like carry this thing on your head, but just forget about that really.
Thank you very much. So next question: what would you advise your junior colleagues, 100 level, 200, 300, 400, 500 level, to do for those aspiring for academic excellence, or those who just want to like improve their GPA, go for it from 2-1 to a first class, from 2-2 to a 2-1? What advice would you give?
Okay, so like one thing I have to say is take your academics by the semester. So what I mean by that is like there is a first semester, the Harmattan semester, and there is the rain semester. When you are in the Harmattan semester, focus on what you are doing there. Don't say because I'm doing MTH 101 here and there's one MTH 102 next semester, let me sort of start preparing for 102 next semester. And why I'm saying this is when a semester starts, it's not like you are going to be writing your exam the next day. It's not like you're going to be writing your test the next day. So there are like a number of weeks before the test, and even larger number of weeks before the exam. There's a lecture free week and all that. So like focus on that. And one other thing is you should believe that you can actually do it. That's like the most important thing. It wasn't like I was aiming to be like the best graduating student in OAU, but I believe that I could be a first class graduate.
Yeah.
So I believe that if I should read this course, I can get an A. And thank God that okay, maybe it's a computer thing or a faculty thing. We never really had a lecturer that was like ace for God. That thing, and I bless God for that. That wasn't a case of no matter how you read, you subconsciously know that this lecturer is going to fail you. So yeah. So
cheers to them, really.
Cheers to them. Like
yeah.
Please don't get me wrong. I'm not saying they are perfect.
No.
But I appreciate God that we never had that.
Yeah.
So the second thing is understand yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So like when it comes to reading, if you know that you are a slow learner, like start reading early. If you know that okay, maybe when you understand things faster, don't take that too for granted and say I'll wait till lecture free week, or I'll wait reading for the night before the exam or before the test to start reading. So like walk into your strength basically. Mm-hmm. So that's that. And don't like follow the crowd. Don't say because all my friends are going for overnight, I should do the same thing. So if do the same rather. So if it's not working for you, change, please. And if you are the kind of person that is social, and let's say you have in quotes bad friends, like make sure that in as much as you have bad friends for like social activities and all that, that you also are good friends.
Yeah.
That when it's time to be serious, you can say, oh, this is my guy. So don't like when it's like time to be serious, you are still associating. It's not like you guys are going to stop being friends, but it's just that prioritize like the friendship. Understand that
Yeah.
this one. So if I want to understand this course, these are the people I should meet. Because if I believe that any bad friend that is doing well have that network of people.
Yeah.
You might just not be among. He or she might just not like rate you in quotes. So that's like really important. So again, what I said is believe, know yourself, and what's the other thing? Prepare by semester. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I said it all. Actually, I support everything. Everything. Know yourself. Understand what works for you. Very, very important. And yes, just try to like do things at your own pace. Yeah, just do things at your own pace. Don't rush it. And the most important one, as I said, is to know what works for you. Like it's very, very important.
Thank you very much. Final question.
Oh,
So what
thank
next
God.
are we looking for? We're looking towards to expect from Sherifah and Amuke. What next?
Let my BJS play first. Let my BJS go
Please, ladies
first.
first. Thank you.
No.
Ladies
Let's not
first,
do
please.
that. Please.
Let's do that now.
It's
Let's
the first and the second, right?
let's do
this.
that. Ladies first. Drum roll.
You have
Okay.
No,
Actually-
I'm not collecting this.
Ah.
Ladies first.
Okay, in short, I think what most of all is looking towards is NYC service.
no
NYC.
Azal. Where do we Azal?
You have plenty food.
No.
I'm looking at either Lagos.
Actually, Lagos. Lagos
Is
for me.
bad. Ibadan.
Actually, the worst is Ibadan.
Ibadan. Any other? I stay in Lagos, so probably you understand why I want to be in Lagos.
So is that
And
Lagos?
to Ibadan, and along the way, while doing the NYC thing,
Yeah,
hopefully we get fully funded scholarships.
for PhD.
So for PhD,
Yeah,
I'll get masters along the way.
yeah, that's
so,
important.
So yeah, that's important. So
Yes.
I'm fordering, and I believe she's fordering. So
Yeah.
that's basically why we are doing all.
Oh,
Yeah,
this-
that's basically why we are doing all this. I'm not
Yes.
just reading because I want to drop my certificate.
No, I
That's all.
don't intend to.
So that's.
I mean,
that.
yes, you may have your career. There's that one, but then the whole point of doing this thing for the past 7 years is to
exactly.
make
Is
good use of it.
to make good use of it.
Yeah.
And hopefully, by God's grace, too, God help us.
God help us.
So at the end of the day, all glory to God. I'm not that spiritual, but I give God the glory.
Yes.
Thank you
Alhamdulillah.
very much. So finally, you all can see the face behind Amuke past questions. And then Sherifah, this is Sherifah.
This Sherifah, this is my Oga. She's sorry, I need to shout out to her. Like,
Okay.
You know, someone said you were the notes.
yes, that's what I want to
The
say.
notes
Like,
blog, it's like you
she-
compile their notes at the
like,
end of the semester.
oh God, like, there's something I respect about her. Oh Jesus, no matter how boring a class is, she's still right. I'm like, God, like I respect this. Like, if a class is boring, I'm out. It's not like I'm out of the class, but like I'm in the class,
But
but
not to the class.
I'm out of.
Yeah.
But Sherifah right, and thank God she did and she does and all because
Saved life.
she did. She saved my life. I'm serious. So forget like okay this whole BGS thing. If it wasn't for a note, oh Jesus, let's not see what could have happened.
Now let me say my part too. Most of my math courses, this is my boss.
Ah,
Like he knows anytime I enter his DM is to ask about a particular question, a particular past question. Oh yeah, can you help me to solve this? Have you solved this? How do we go about this? He will send links, he will send a lot of materials for it. So yes, I'm thanking him too. Because I do not have apart from my SCT in second year that I had like the brain whatever, I had a B, all my math courses were A. I had an A, everything. So it's all thanks to my boss, yeah.
not all thanks.
All
She
thanks
did
to my
that
boss,
part
yeah.
too, basically.
Oh my god.
A lot of people
Actually,
a
a
lot.
lot of people.
Oh, we go by Silicon Savant.
Yeah.
So like shout out to the Silicon
Silicon
Savant.
Savant.
Yeah. Shout out to our class rep,
Yeah. Oh my God, it's up.
Yeah, he graduated with a 4.86.
Yeah.
So you can
So
see that.
yes, I respect that. I
We
respect
shall not
that.
clock it everywhere.
I respect that. Clock it.
So shout out to the Silicon Savant. Shout out to our path advisors as
Yes.
well, Dr. Dukoya,
Dr.
Dr. Zaya. Shout out
Yes.
to our project supervisors,
Dr.
the
Mo.
HOD. Shout out to the department. I said that like
yeah,
like this department. Wow.
actually.
Wow. So thank you all for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for having us. Yeah, peace out.